63 members of my family. They were all taken away in Auschwitz and killed. And I guess my father was reading that, and he said to me, I'll tell you when you get older. Don't ask me now. The Germans are on the border. They're coming in. They knew we were the only Jewish family living on the block. Partisans, they were called partisans, the soldiers. The people that were against the Germans, they were in the mountains hiding. I said to my father, Dad, take me with you. I want to go too. And he said, no, my child, stay home with your mom. The Germans are not going to kill women and children. They're not going to bother you. But he was wrong. He didn't know. The Germans did kill women and children. You know, Mom, remember the milk lady? I said, she told me, I like you. You're such a nice little girl. Come and visit me on a farm. Come and stay the whole summer. And I told that to my mom. Let's go to the milk lady. Let's go to the farm. So one day, 6 months later, she kept us for 6 months. She came and she said, I am so sorry. I am very sorry. I cannot tell you how sorry I am, but you have to leave because the Germans are snooping around and we are so scared. We waited for a very dark night and her husband took us up the mountain. It was a very struggle climbing up the mountain. She was weak and depressed and she had no strength and she just collapsed. And she said, just let me down. Just promise me you'll go on, save yourself and your sister. And every time I think of that, I could cry. I was so broken up. And I begged her and begged her. She said, no, I'm done. Just let me down. So the line didn't wait for us. They kept moving. They didn't have time to stop. So I followed the line. I took my sister and we walked. And the next morning, before the light, we stopped again. And I was very upset because my mom wasn't with us. And then we went on another day and we walked during the night and we stopped. The second day, a partisan came with my mom. Oh my God, I was so overjoyed. It was the luckiest day in my life. A few days later, the partisans started signaling to the Allies, to the British and the Americans across the Adriatic Sea. The British, they signaled that they're gonna send us more help. They're gonna send us a ship to pick up all the people and take them to Italy, where it was a liberated zone. Partisans were pushing us up. We were climbing the ropes, and the soldiers, the American soldiers and the British soldiers, they were pulling up the ropes, and we were holding tight, and they got us up to the ship, and we were all saved. And when I got on that boat and I put my feet down, I said, thank you, dear God, I am saved.
It's not easy for our survivors to tell their stories, but they want to honor the family they lost and make sure students know what happened so history doesn't repeat itself.
Remember this, the Holocaust did not begin in the concentration camps. The Holocaust began with words. And words have an incredible power. They can destroy, but they can also heal, and they can lift. And now that you have heard the story of Sarah Meller, it is now your story to tell. When I was in middle school, I met a hidden child, and you share Sarah Meller's story of human courage and human grace.